Hey YouTube, welcome back to Love for Crypto. So yeah, I'm just gonna, in the future for the channel, I'm gonna start doing more videos like this, just simply because it's summertime now and the job that I do is obviously transport refrigeration, and it just starts getting messy at this time of the year. Work starts turning ridiculous, so rather than sacrifice doing no video whatsoever, at least if I could do a video like this, then obviously I can still keep you up to date with certain aspects of how the crypto news and markets are panning out. So going to talk about today is about the fact that we've got Santander. I mean, we spoke about this in one of our previous videos anyway, where Santander tweeted out that they would be offering instant payments by the summer. But again, if you watched Alex Cobb's stream yesterday, we all went into it a little bit more in depth in that respect. We've got SBI VC that are under maintenance. I think it's a week-long maintenance they're doing for obviously the VC exchange, which is going to be released this summertime. We've got SBI, Santander also again issuing that, you know, instant payments, which can only mean XRP will be live this summertime, and they're offering that to every reach of the corner of the globe, according to an official statement from Santander as well. So it's looking great. I mean, it's everything we already knew. There's no surprises here, especially for myself. I mean, if you're digging deep in XRP and Ripple, you know, you're all over the forums, the YouTube channels, the Reddit, it's absolutely everywhere that you can go for information. And you know, it's nothing new to you whatsoever. This it shouldn't be taken as any surprise whatsoever in that respect. But again, we can see how the bigger pieces are all starting to piece together now in that respect. So we've got obviously Santander going live this summer, we've got SBI VC going live this summer. There's been no talks from Moneygram or Western Union, but we do know they have been piloting the XRP system. Again, no official announcement, speculation from my part, but I've got a feeling that they will also be going live again. During the summer period. I think all we're waiting for is, as I've stated in one of my other videos, is we do need an institutional liquidity provider. I mean, without that, we simply just can't function the XRP system. There's going to be too much volume being generated from the likes of Santander, Western Union, and MoneyGram, and there's just not an exchange currently at the moment out there that can provide institutional liquidity to that degree. So again, it is all about patience. It's about waiting. It's not about buying XRP and expecting to be, you know, 10x, 20x in 2-3 months. Again, if you've invested for that purpose, you've done it for the wrong reasons. It is a long-term hold. You know, it's history in the making. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just remember that, people. And you know, if you're in Ripple, you should be in it for the fact that it's going to change the world in that respect. I mean, everything that they're offering, you know, we've got the Codia smart contracts. I mean, we're not even touching into that in respect of speculation here. We're just talking global remittance, which Ripple, the company, has set out. You know, that's what they've come to set out to do, really, aren't they? Obviously, they've got the Spring Initiative for other use cases, where they provide technical support, help incubate the business that can come forward with the new use case. So it's just, again, it's all about patience. I'm sick to death of, I mean, the prices of today is an absolute steal. It's like walking into Buckingham Palace and snapping the Queen's legs and taking the crown jewels. Honest to God, that's the way you look at it. The price of what XRP today is an absolute steal, bargain of the century buy. It could go further down, and if it does, believe me, I will be accumulating like a mofo. I ain't gonna stop me. I'll stop buying when it gets to the, I don't know, you know, maybe $1-2 region, only because of the fact that I've seen that the prices. You know, I bought in at 20 cents, I bought in at 48 cents, I've again just today bought again in at 56 cents. I mean, seeing prices like this makes me happy. I think I'm probably one of the select few people in the crypto sphere of when my coin, which I've got so much passion about, goes down, I'm actually happy. I'm happy that XRP is going down. How many coins do you know that I've got a community that I've got that opinion, and I can count, I can't even count on one hand how many communities have got that much sort of support for the coin. I'm over the moon. Seeing Ripple at 56 cents before was just, I was like, wow. I mean, please, I mean, Bitcoin maximalist, whoever, you know, the bigger agenda of the world's elite, whoever's bringing this crypto market down, Bitcoin, manipulating the prices down, oh, you keep doing that shit for me, baby, because I will keep buying the life out of this stuff, mate. You're absolutely just making it steal the century for us. Me personally, as an enthusiast in cryptocurrency, I mean, I'm a nobody at the end of the day. Look at me, I'm out here slaving my ass away, working just like anybody else. I'm nobody special. I'm not professional. I haven't got the luxury of having £100,000 a year salary. You know, I'm out here working, grinding like the rest of us, and just trying to cut a break. And I found my break. And I'm not trying to hype up a coin, speculate a coin. Not trying to say put what you can't invest into it. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have to say it. You've got to be crazy not to want to buy Ripple XRP. Absolutely crazy for what it's doing with its partnerships. It's enterprise grade software, production ready. We're waiting for I just don't know what to say about it. I really don't. You know, we've got SBI VC CEO that's come out saying when their exchange launches, they're going to be #1 straight away. Why is that? Probably because they're offering it on an institutional basis. Probably because they're going to offer liquidity maybe for the XRP ledger, considering that you've got SBI Ripple Asia, who've already got a 10 to 11% stake in Ripple. That probably they've got the XRP themselves there through that basis alone. Probably they can provide liquidity. They want to get XRP up and running. They want to make it work because they're an investor into the company Ripple. I'm presuming by that meaning that they've obviously got some of their stake of XRP. But oh, it's only a matter of time. And when XRP does move, because we've got regulation in the market, we've got liquidity providers for banks and financial institutions that can dip in when they're using the X Rapid, so they can just take liquidity as and when as they need. You're going to see a monumental move. I mean, it's got to be. I mean, if you've got Santander stating that they're offering instant payments, but bear in mind, instant payments, it can only mean using XRP because it's the only way that we can get an instant payment. And they're offering it to every country that they operate in around the world. I mean, it's the first domino of many to fall, that's all I'll say. And if you've got SBI coming out saying that they're saying Ripple XRP is going to be $10 by the end of this year, then obviously they've got some sort of acknowledgement of what's happening behind the scenes. The CEO of a banking group that big wouldn't come out and put his neck on the line if he didn't have a firm belief in what's about to happen towards the back end of this year in that respect. You know, like I say, once we get regulations, I think tomorrow there's I think a bill in the United States being passed as where they can ease regulation for banking. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look into that, but I think that's another way that will be able to use digital assets maybe in respect of global remittance. I don't know, like I said, I'd have to look into it, but I'm pretty certain from what I did gather from it, it's sort of looking in that respect. But yeah, it's just one of them things, people. Look, at the end of the day, if you bought Ripple, you know, there's only people like myself and other people in the community that are trying to offer consent to the everyday people, you know, encouragement. You know, you hear a lot of FUD, so we're trying to counteract the FUD by giving you positive news, real news, not state media bullshit. You know, that's going to make weak hands sell. I mean, it's not about that. That's nasty, horrible, dirty tactics. And so obviously we're just trying to give you the exact same opposite, because we all know it's going to be a revolution. We all know where it's going. We all know where it's going to end. And you just don't want to be listening to the FUD. Like I say, who am I to tell you what's going to happen? You know, this is just my personal view. But believe me, I share the same view with many, many other people around the world. And I think the XRP community is growing. It's growing beautifully. There's new YouTubes coming out. There's more Twitter accounts that are dedicated towards XRP. And I love it, because look, at the end of the day, we're all trying to help people out understand exactly what XRP and Ripple is going to do for the world. I mean, I watched CKJ News before he managed to get Susie onto his show, which was absolutely great. Absolutely great. I love the two of them. But yeah, I mean, Susie's got a great opinion. I love what Susie has to say about stuff. She really has got a good opinion. I mean, she's someone who's probably a specialist in financial markets in that respect. So it's nice to hear an opinion from that, you know, someone who's dealt with Swift, who deals with them, and just to hear her opinion is great. So yeah, CKJ, I give you shouts before. I'm going to do it again, mate, because you brought something good to the community here by doing what you've done, mate. Just keep up the good work. Every YouTuber out there, every content creator, every account on Twitter, everyone on Reddit, anyone that pushing XRP, keep doing it, because the world needs to know. That's why we started out here at Love for Crypto. We've seen Ripple. We knew it was going to change the world. We've seen the FUD, the state media FUD, which just lie 24/7 for their own interest. And it's about time that we've got the news out there. We've got the content being created from other people. Drunken Link. You know, I could just be naming people after people, but I'm just trying to keep it short. But yeah, it's looking very, 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 very promising for Ripple. Like I say, I'm not trying to hype up saying jump in and buy it, but I mean, me personally, I had just to go out and buy some more at 56 cents is a steal, an absolute steal. Don't get me wrong, it might go down to 45 cents next month. Believe me, I will be buying again, and if it goes to 10 cents, I'll throw a party for everybody to come and join me while we're all celebrating buying Ripple XRP at 10 cents, because you better believe it, people, honestly, in 2 to 3 years time, 4, 5, 6, as we go on through life, it will become more apparent of exactly what this revolution is all about. And it's just one of these things. At the end of the day, you either believe it or you don't. And I'm not trying to twist anybody's arm into buying it. I've got no agenda to try and make everybody else buy it. You know, that's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to report back to you with findings and stuff like that in that respect. But just stay firm, stay positive. If you bought XRP and you know you are probably secluded to, you know, giving up your weekends because of FUD, just buy Ripple. Just turn Twitter off. Don't look into XRP. Don't listen to what you see in the teller. Come back to it in 3-5 years. Obviously, if you like somebody like myself, there's other people out there, you know, like Robert Lee. There's loads of people in the community that are going around pushing the wisdom of words around, because it needs to be done. And just keep up the good work, everyone, really, in that respect. Honestly, that's what it's all about together. It's coming together, creating that big community, and I'm such a privilege to be a part of it, and to listen to the feedback and the comments that people give to our channel. Is the support that keeps us doing it at the end of the day. Look, we don't ask for a fee. We're just doing it all for free. I just do this because we've just got that much passion, that much belief, and it brings joy. It brings joy to me seeing people listening to us, buying into XRP, because look, it's a risk. Everything's a risk at the end of the day. But I'm going to make a very bold statement right this second and say there's a 0% risk in investing in XRP, because it is going to be successful into the future. It really is. Yeah, I've just pulled up at Scott's house now anyway. So I'm going to leave it at that one. So I'll see you in the next one, guys.